说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello there, we are Chinese Pod. We're coming from Shanghai, China. My name is Ken Carroll.
And I'm Jenny.
And we're talking about water today.
Yes, getting water delivered.
Getting water delivered. It is the common thing to do in China, right?
Yes.
You get water delivered. Now, there's one little tricky thing that I didn't know how to translate from today's lesson. And the word is
桶
tong.
第三声 third 桶
Third tone. Great. Let's hear it again.
桶
Now, in this case, it's coupled with the word for water, which is
水
good. So you have
一桶水
一桶水.
对
Now, the word tong actually translates as like what?
bucket
Bucket,
barrel,
barrel,
a large container,
a larger type of container.
Cylindrical.
Cylindrical. Wow. Okay. And so it's a large container of water of a cylindrical
Shape.
aspect.
Yes.
There you go.
And I want to preface this a bit more.
Yes.
In China, a lot of people use purified distilled water
Yes.
service for
Yes.
their daily consumption.
That's right.
In office too. So you have a big water cooler,
Yeah.
which is also a water heater, a warmer.
Yes.
That
Yes.
gives hot water too. And you call the company to deliver fresh, clean water to
Good,
you.
good. Now, so that's great. So people normally at home, they have these big, large bottles, otherwise known as a tong. I don't know if they're called jugs or what they're called. Somebody said they're called jugs. I don't know. Bottles, containers, they're the big bottles of water you put in the machine. That's basically it. All right, I'm done. No more complications. Now, so what you're doing today is you're calling the company and you're asking them, within a couple of days
To deliver water.
Indeed. And this is precisely how you do it. It's a very common occurrence in China. It's something you have to do. You'll also learn something about giving your address details here. All right, so let's listen to the dialogue 3 times, shall we?
对话第一遍，
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
好的，10块钱1桶。你的地址是什么？
在你对面的小区3号楼402室。
好的，星期六上午送，可以吗？
可以。
第二遍，
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
好的，10块钱1桶。你的地址是什么？
在你对面的小区3号楼402室。
好的，星期六上午送，可以吗？
可以。
第三遍，
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
好的，10块钱1桶。你的地址是什么？
在你对面的小区3号楼402室。
好的，星期六上午送，可以吗？
可以。
Good. Let's translate it, shall we?
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
Hello, can I get 2 bottles of water?
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
Hi, can I get 2 of those large bottles of water?
喂，你好，我要2桶水。好的，10块钱1桶。你的地址是什么？
Sure. So it's 10 renminbi per bottle. What's your address?
好的，10块钱1桶。你的地址是什么？
Yeah, each bottle costs 10 renminbi. Just tell me your address.
好的，10块钱1桶。你的地址是什么？在你对面的小区3号楼402室。
I'm in the complex just across from you guys. It's building 3, apartment 402.
在你对面的小区3号楼402室。
I'm in the complex across the road from you. I'm in building 3, apartment 402.
在你对面的小区3号楼402室。好的，星期六上午送，可以吗？
Okay, is that delivery okay for Saturday morning?
好的， 星期六上午送，可以吗？
Okay, we'll deliver on Saturday morning. Is that all right?
好的，星期六上午送，可以吗？可以，
Sure.
可以，
Fine.
可以。
All right, now one little note here. Because I don't really know how to translate this, I don't know what we call them in English, these bottles or containers. I use the term bottle because it looks like an oversized bottle, but it is not the same word as bottle. If you're talking about a normal sized bottle in Chinese, it's not tong, right?
It's 瓶，
Ping. It's different. So we're referring here to those large water bottles. Okay, now let's get back into the details. So from the top, please, Jenny.
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
Now, simply etiquette perspective, just ordering, when you're ordering, that's perfectly okay to simply say,
我要2桶水。
so I want. The tones here are interesting. So 2 bottles of water, let's hear it.
2桶水，2桶水。
Now, the tones there are,
3, 3, 3.
there you go. Now, it's interesting that the tone for the word liang, which means second, 2, is the 3rd tone.
Yes.
Just to confuse it. So-
Remember that.
Yeah, here's the suggestion. I'm big on patterns. I keep thinking about patterns over and over again these days. So the pattern is what you try to remember. So let's say you're ordering those, you're talking about those 2 large bottles of water, you say.
2桶水，2桶水。
Now, this tong could also mean buckets or barrels and so on. Okay,
yes.
there you go. 2桶水. Okay. Now, the guy says, sure.
好的，
That's fairly straightforward. Now, it's 10 yuan or 10 renminbi per bottle.
10块钱一桶，10块钱一桶。
So it's literally 10 renminbi, 1 bottle.
Yes，
Let's hear it again.
10块钱一桶
Great.
，which is the standard price of water.
Is it? Okay.
This is maybe slightly lower than standard.
Wow.
You can pay up to 15 for.
Whoa, so you
bottle.
got us a good deal here today, Jenny. Well
Yes.
done. All right.
10块钱一桶。
Yeah. And it's also, I mean, this is also the way, the standard language for describing the price of something. Right.
The price first and then the measurement.
Yes. Great.
The
So one more
unit.
time, let's hear it.
10块钱一桶。
Now, it could be 一个 or 一家 or 一条 or
Yes.
whatever it is you're talking about.
And also you can reverse the order.
Ah.
That's correct too. You
Okay.
can say 一桶10块钱.
There you go.
It will also do.
Welcome back to another installment of Chinese Pod Trivia. And the question for you is, for what test does Chinese Pod offer preparation services for? Is it A, the polygraph, B, the colonoscopy, C, the HSK test, or D, the CAT scan?
The CAT scan?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, the HSK test. That's right, Chinese Pod will thoroughly prepare you to pass this rigorous test of proficiency in Chinese. ChinesePod.com/HSK.
Good. It's like little pieces of Lego. You know, these lexical chunks, you can take them apart and stick them in wherever
They
they fit.
fit.
That's great. Now, at that stage, the question you'll very often hear, of course, in the scenarios, what is your address? Now, let's hear how this chap asked the question.
你的地址是什么？你的地址是什么？
So, literally translated is your address, your address. Literally translates your address
Is what?
is what? Again, please.
你的地址是什么？
Now, good. So, the word for address is,
地址，地址
or I realize I'm saying address. In the States, they say address.
address.
Your address.
地址 fourth and third tone.
Good. 4th and 3rd tone. 地址. Now that's it. I mean, it's a simple way to do it. You'll hear it on the phone, and you'll hear it in sort of any kind of conversation where somebody wants to know where you live. Okay. Now here's another useful urban type language. Let's hear it.
在你对面的小区， 在你对面的小区。
Now, let's take this part from the back. The 小区. Tell us about that.
小区 third and first tone refers to a urban property development.
Yes.
Or can you call them a complex?
Yeah, that's fine. We called it a complex in the translation. All right, so a property development is 小区, and it is,
Like you said, a very urban
it's just urban,
architectural style.
yeah, a property development of some sort. So, most people live in China in these sort of
小区。
小区, which is sort of a walled area with apartment blocks inside.
Yeah.
Now, but the word 区 is a very interesting word because it has other applications, slightly broader applications. Tell us
Yes.
about those, please.
It can mean an area,
An area.
space, or a district.
Yes.
So Chinese cities are divided into different districts,
Okay.
different 区.
Yes, yes. For example, in Shanghai, there are many, many different 区.
Yes.
Which 区 are we in right now?
We are in 卢湾区.
Okay, we're in the Luan district. Okay. Now, so again, when you put the xiao before, it becomes, it suggests a complex. something,
Yes,
'cause
more
it's-
specific.
yeah, all right. Now, the actual house number and room number is?
3号楼402室。3号楼402室。
Great. Now, 三号楼 meaning 楼 meaning
building.
It can also mean floor in a building, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is why it can be slightly confusing. But here it means building. Yeah. Now, it's building number 3.
3号 number 3.
号楼.
3号楼402室。
Okay. Now, this is also, let's take it again. So, one more time. Building number 3.
3号楼3号楼
Good. Now, room 402.
402室。402室。
Now, the number 402 is
402
now, and at the end we have the word for room, which is
室。室
now the tone on that is
the fourth.
the fourth tone. So notice here it's not 20, it's
Nope.
not 20, right? It's
nope.
it's 402.
室
And then shi, meaning the room number. So there you go. That we just thought we might try to catch you out there. Good.
and we didn't.
Yes. Let's hear that again. So building number 3, room 402.
3号楼402室。
Now, if you didn't use the word 是, can you use 房间 instead?
That would be weird.
That would be weird.
房间 functions where you describe hotel rooms.
Okay.
402房间.
Great.
Or you can simply leave out any nouns and just say 402. Just the
There's-
number.
There you go. Great. Now, so the fellow says, okay.
好的，星期六上午送，可以吗？
Yeah. Now, is the delivery okay for Saturday? Is it? Can we deliver that on Saturday? But it's interesting the way it's constructed. Now, of course, at the end of the sentence, you have
可以吗？可以吗？
now this is super 可以吗? Talk about your Lego blocks here. This just
yes.
fits into all sorts of places. 可以吗?
Meaning, is it okay?
Is it okay? Now, let's go back to the front of the sentence here because it says on Saturday morning.
星期六上午，星期六上午，
Now, so the word for morning here is
上午，上
now
午
the tones there,
fourth and third.
fourth and a third.
对，
上午,
上午
上午 meaning before noon.
Yeah.
All right. And the verb to deliver is
送，送
now song actually means like to send something as
Yes.
well, but it is to deliver here. So basically, can we deliver it? Can we make that delivery to you on Saturday morning? Is that okay? So let's hear it again.
星期六上午送，可以吗？
There you go. And of course, in agreement, you can just say
可以，
可以.
可以。
That's fine. Well, there you go. That's how you order your bottles of water. And a lot of this language would apply to anything else you might be ordering.
Yes.
To your 小区, to your complex or the place where you live.
Yeah.
So let's listen to that 3 more times then.
对话第一遍，
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
好的，10块钱一桶。你的地址是什么？
在你对面的小区3号楼402室。
好的 星期六上午送可以吗？
可以。
第二遍，
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
好的，10块钱1桶。你的地址是什么？
在你对面的小区3号楼402室。
好的，星期六上午送可以吗？
可以。
第三遍，
喂，你好，我要2桶水。
好的，10块钱1桶。你的地址是什么？
在你对面的小区3号楼402室。
好的，星期六上午送可以吗？
可以。
All right, we hope that was useful. Certainly try to make it practical. Give it a shot, give it a practice.
Yes.
Get out there and order yourself some bottles of water and see how it goes. In the meantime, we've tried to pick up on the patterns here. I think the patterns are important. The language patterns, the chunks of language, the things that click in and out of sentences and work together, those really
The
are
Legos.
the Lego pieces.
Yeah.
Those are the things to look out for. And observing patterns is always probably the most profitable thing you can do.
And we've got buckets for them on Chinese Pod.
Yes, we do. So go to Chinese
很多
Pod.
桶。
And 多桶, right, exactly. So go to ChinesePod.com. You can explore it, look for the patterns, look for the pieces that fit into other pieces. The Lexus, as it's otherwise known. But we have to go now, miss.
Yes,
And,
we'll be back tomorrow.
We certainly will.
Now it's time to say 再见.
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
0750.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/,
0750.
and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/.
0750.